In this video, I'm going to walk you through how OnLink can help automate provisioning of user groups as well as applications in JumpCloud. So here I have a JumpCloud instance. We are going to provision a group to James. Currently, James is only part of the all users group. But because James is a designer, we will give him access to a group that is relevant for designers. First, let's look at how OnLink is configured to connect to JumpCloud. You can add a system here. Because I've already added one, I'll go and edit it. You provide the JumpCloud API key, and you also configure who and what projects have access to JumpCloud. Without this configuration, which only a Jira admin can do, the underlying functionality of calling APIs will not work. So that provides an additional level of control and security. You can click on Next, and here you can select what are the groups that you want the administrators to configure. So this will provide a list of all groups that are available in JumpCloud, but assume that this is a very long list. Perhaps some of them are very sensitive and you do not want any kind of automation to add users to groups, to certain groups. Let's say there is a sensitive executive group or an admin group, and you don't want somebody to accidentally add them to that group. Then you can, this is a place where you can limit that, and you only provide those groups here that users can then request access to. So here I'm going to select only designers. And as far as applications, same logic where you can limit the number of applications that users can request to. And even though JumpCloud has the ability to add access to many apps, this will be a way in which you have additional control. So once you configure that connection, next you go to a post function on any of your issue workflows. Here I'm going to select this particular transition. And on this transition, I have a post function which says, which I select JumpCloud first, and then I selected the function add user to group. And for this, there is one required field, which is the email address. This is the email address to which the groups will be added. Once that is configured, you can publish this workflow. And the final step now, as from a user standpoint, when they're submitting a ticket either in JSM or Jira, they can add the two fields that are relevant. One is the JumpCloud groups. Here, if you look at the drop down, let me unselect that. It only has designers. If you recall, this is the only one that we had added as part of our configuration of JumpCloud. So I'm going to select that. And when I move this issue to the done transition, that's where we have the post function configured. OnLink runs behind the scenes and updates the status to success. And once this is done, it means that the group has been added to the user. So now let's go back to JumpCloud and refresh the screen. We should see that the designers group will be added to James. This is how you can use OnLink to automate user provisioning as well as application provisioning to users.